worse than an F is a D. Because with the D, even though we love the D over here, you know which D I'm talking about. But with the D, oh, my coffee looks so good.
It does compared to
That don't even look like
water.
coffee. That's not even coffee.
The way the whipped cream is running down the side of the coffee,
That is over.
the white stuff has run down the side of my face from time to time.
That looks really good. Your
That
coffee
does look
looks
good.
That's my coffee.
It does look
If
good.
I drank coffee, I would drink that.
That looks like coffee.
Y'all hire clowns as if you were running a circus. So you get a circus and you hire clowns. Anyway, moving on.
Take it from the people who play cards for him. He be cheating.
I only cheat on Uno. Only Uno. Only Uno.
Uno, Tuno, Luno, he is a cheater.
If you cheat,
See, they said you probably look. He said you probably do cheat. He do.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I'm out of here. Bye.
OnlyFans so that you can look at the longer videos and you can go in the comforts of your own little room at the boarding house, rent it home, grab your little Albaline and smoke it out for as long as you want it, playing it over and over and over, the long videos of Elite's long peen, because you have an infatuation with his long peen. I am certain that at this point you want him to shove his long peen somewhere inside of your body. I'm just saying. I'm the devil, and the devil was fucking up here.
Here he go. Here he go.
Y'all wasn't gonna make me the oldest one on here.
You did not send me a text, a link.
I did. I do have
On
to
the
say,
flyer.
Ty, you were in the group chat on Instagram, whatever Instagram that was.
Wait, what? Kenny? Love you down. I don't have no problem with Kenny. I like Kenny. But Kenny girl. Kenny girl. Kenny girl. Kenny girl, we did not think he was nobody straight. Neither did we think he was nobody's top. At best, verse. If I stretch, maybe if I stretch, I might give you verse top. I'll stretch to give you verse top. But you do know that we had already deduced that you like to have spoons dipped into your sugar bowl, right? We had already. I mean, I don't think there's anybody. Even DeAndre, who professes that he's the top, and Archie, who professes that he's the top, they profess to be straight tops. You ain't gonna get me to believe that they had a spoon dipped into their sugar bowl every now and then. Like the least about JG.
Yeah, no, that's a tough one.
That's I did.
Well, definitely what I like the most about David is
Y'all girls need to understand. Girl, you had a bust. Never be like, girl, this wasn't even that good. But girl, you was drunk as fuck, or coked out, or a combination of the two of them. Whatever the fuck y'all do down there to the LA. Y'all had a good day. It's Saturday, and that means it's time for us to be silly. Welcome to Silly Saturday. Y'all know who the hell I am. Y'all wouldn't be clicking on this channel if y'all didn't know who I am. Why I look real greasy today? Lord, I feel like I need to go to the, you know how ladies say go to the powder room? Like I feel like I look real greasy. I guess I'm moisturized. I guess that's good. Anyway, what's up, people? Welcome to Silly Saturday. For those of you new around these parts, this is our flagship programming. This is the program that keeps me up, literally, because I have to do all of these hours of programming for Silly Saturday. A lot of work goes into Silly Saturday, but it's a labor of love. I can say to you all, let me say this. So, y'all, I'm afraid, one, because it's the last Saturday of 2025. Okay, let's just put that out there. But two, the dossier is real light. It's a light dossier today. Listen, the dossier is not packed. And y'all know how this goes. When we have a light dossier, when the dossier is not packed, that means a lot of shenanigans. You know what? So yeah, I'm afraid about this light dossier because that means that oh oh yeah. Anyway, let me say hey to y'all and then we'll get this party started. Because I need to go back to vacationing, which means that I'm going back to being stretched out and laid down and not being bothered. That's what I'm gonna go do. Okay. Let me say hey to y'all and then we're gonna get started. Hey, Complex 613, you are first. Say Vaughn, how are you? Universal Goddess. You see how warm it is today, Universal Goddess? It's been real warm the last couple days. Now you know they just setting us up for the okie doke Universal Goddess. That means I think Monday night is supposed to get down to like 24 degrees. Let me check. I think it was like either 24 or 26 degrees. Yeah, it's coming. But we in the 70s right now, Universal Goddess. I don't even know what to do with that. Yeah, it's supposed to get down to 25 degrees on Monday. Yeah, it's gonna rain tomorrow. And then Monday, it'll be down to 25 degrees. The high on Tuesday is 39 with a low of 26 on Tuesday. But yeah, Monday it's going to get down to 25 degrees. Yeah. I guess 2025 say, well, let me give you a little this last little bit of heat before we get out of here. And before, because y'all know once January hit, we're gonna be in the thick and throes of winter. I'm not looking forward to it. Hey, Tamara. What's going on? Volvo, hey Cookie. Brown Mama, how are you? There go my boo Demetria. Hey, Demetria. Hey, Jay Parrish. Well, I'm glad you on time today, Jay Parrish. Katrina, what is going on, my love? Ravine. How are you, Ravine? Hey, Janae. Cha. Not if he in there. We damn sure don't want to go in there if he in there. You say I don't look like Sharice from Potomac? Hey, Antonia. Terrence, what's good, bro? Yes, happy Kwanzaa. Happy Kwanzaa to everybody who celebrates Kwanzaa. Hey, Catherine Powell. What's going on? We finna spike today. Child. Lord. Jeannie, hey, friend. Child. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 20s on Monday. I am not looking forward to it. It's snowing up there, Ravine? Okay. It's snowing in Philly too? Oh, that means it's gonna make its way down. That means it's slowly making its way down this way, Catherine and Ravine. Hey, Travel Love. Hey, D. Happy Saturday. All right, y'all. Listen, I know it is Capricorn season, so I have to take my daily shot for Capricorn season. I'm doing the salted caramel because I thought I would be finished with this salted caramel. Yeah, I don't drink brown liquor like this, so that's why I'm not done. But I'm gonna take a shot of the salted caramel because I think it'll go well with my coffee. Hey, green girl. Where my mouse went? Oh, there you go. Hey, green girl. Hey, Tracy W. Hey, MVN. Green girl, you say you woke up to 4 inches of snow. Oh, no, 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 no. Right. Happy Kwanzaa, everybody. Now, this is the one day I can't pronounce. Kujicha Gulia. I'm just gonna say that's what it is. If I practice it, I probably could get it. Anyway, but happy Kwanzaa, everyone. Those who celebrate. Let me pour this shot. Hey, Candace F. All right. You snowed in, D? Ciao. Well, I know we ain't getting no snow down here, but we sure gonna get some. We gonna get them 20s. It's sure gonna be cold. That be the problem because when it's snow, it really don't feel that cold when it's snow. We get the kind of cold where it don't snow and it just be cold as hell, just fucking freezing, and you got ice and shit everywhere. That's what I hate. When it's cold, when it's snowing, it don't be that cold. But the kind of shit we get when we be in the 20s and 30s, that shit be cold as hell. I ain't gonna even hold you. Cha. It's 50, feels like 35. Child. Hey, Sharice. So are you in the VA or are you on the left coast with Sharice? I know Sharice over there on the left coast. Good morning, Sharice. I know it's early over there. Hey, crazy homebody girl. Child. Who's coochie did what? Who wait, somebody coochie doing something? We talk about cooch. The cooch. The cooter. Mm-hmm. Well, no, this the first Christmas I've had here where it's been warm. The last 3, 4 Christmases, it's been bitter cold here. Like bitter. One Christmas, I think that was I think that was 23. We was in single digits. I remember I woke up to 6 degrees. I said, this is some fuck shit. We've had some cold, cold Christmases. This was the first Christmas where it was like, okay, it's a warm Christmas. It wasn't hot like it is back home in Miami, but it was warm. In Canada, it'd be freezing and snowing. Child. Child. Oh, y'all still in the VA? Okay. It's been rain. Now, y'all not used to that rain. Y'all don't deal well with the rain, Sharice. Rain like crazy here for the last few days. It finally stopped, but we are expecting. But they say it's flooding up in NoCal, Oregon, and Washington State. They say it's been flooding up there. Hmm. Oh, it sounds like I'm talking to somebody about coochie. Child. All right, let me go ahead and take this shot, y'all. For Capricorn season. Up to it, down to it, whatever they say. We just do it. Happy birthday to all my fellow Capricorns. Caps a lot. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. Let me wash that down with some of this coffee. Oh. Okay. The coffee ain't helping because I took that shot and then this coffee hot as hell. You're not helping, coffee. You're not helping. My birthday is coming. My birthday is Thursday. My birthday is Thursday. What are we doing this year? Y'all know normally I be out of the country somewhere. I'm saving up because I have a big event happening the week after my birthday. There's a big event happening. Really B is coming, Ebby is coming, Tanya's coming. It's a bunch of people coming to it's gonna be like literally hundreds of people having a whole weekend to celebrate me. So that's what I'll be doing. Hmm. Right. I should have just made it the Irish coffee. So that's why I'm not doing anything for my birthday because I'm going to do all of the things that weekend. Not a shot a day keeps the throat in play. You know what? Hey, Tracy. Tracy, we still ain't found the Tyler Perry stuff. I thought you would have had it. Yeah, the weather do be acting funny. Um, the desert roads got washed out bad. They found a body in a partially submerged car. Yes. Oh God. Oh wow. Hey, Too Feisty. It's a Prosecco kind of Saturday, child. I might go to brunch tomorrow. You know, I might do a good brunch tomorrow. Mhm. I might do her. She might. She might do me right. I'm not doing this with you, Tracy. Okay. Hey, Terry. Your daughter's birthday is next Sunday. Okay. That's the what? Fourth. I think that's the fourth. You know, the best people in the world are Capricorns. No, it's not gonna be the situation. Mm, okay. I figured between you and Pam about something that happened to me with the picture of the guy who was accused. Well, what happened with you in the picture? You need to come up here and tell us about it, D. You need 5 minutes to come up here and tell us the story, D, huh? Hmm? Do you need 5 minutes? Put a Shondo in the chat though if you ready to get this party started. Because if y'all ready, I'm ready. If y'all is ready, I am ready. Oh, you can type it out? Oh, okay. Okay. Cha. Well, get to typing. While everybody else is typing in Shondo, so that I can know that they are that we ready to get this party started. Y'all want this party started right? I didn't even do a birthday wish list or anything this year, y'all. I didn't do anything. I just been real lazy about my birthday this year. I don't know why. Just been real lazy about it. Hey, KER Vixen, what's going on? It's good to see you, my love. All right, it looked like y'all ready to get this party started. So if y'all is ready, okay, hold on. Like 10 years ago, someone tried to catfish me with his picture, but how I knew it wasn't him is because certain things he was saying, and I just blocked him. Oh. They tried to catfish you in New York? I don't think he been in the New York area. I thought he lived in LA. I just want to know why the lady that scammed EBT over millions and get 2 years and Vera the chicken lady got 11. Make child. Um, listen. Here we go. Here we go, Tracy. Tracy, I'm not even throwing the event, okay? You know who the event is for. The same reason I was up there with you in New York, Tracy, when we met up and got shitty drunk. Remember why I was up there? Okay. Those same people, they're doing stuff for me. I ain't even doing this for myself. Oh, I figured that that wasn't him, that the person used his picture. All right. So y'all, that means we ready to get this party started. Listen. We're ready to get this party started. And we start off with my favorite segment. My very, very favorite segment. The hashtag ABCs.
ABC. A bitch can't. A bitch can't get a hit. A bitch can't get on the charts. A bitch can't get a Grammy. A bitch just can't.
A bitch just can't. These are stories, headlines that we saw just from the headline alone and knew we just ain't have the time. We ain't have the energy. We ain't have the bandwidth. We don't have it to do. We just can't fucking do it. Cannot fucking do it. So we say a bitch can't. or some people say a bitch just damn can't. And inevitably, we just end up saying, go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
Here's our first hashtag ABC. Blueface explains why he needs 3 girls. Nope. Mm-mm. I don't even want to know what your explanation is, sir. Mm-mm. I don't care. The fact that there are 3 possible 3 or more women out here fighting to get with the likes of this troglodyte, and I'm over here with nobody. I'm over here with no fucking body. But Blueface out here talking about, oh, he always needs 3 girlfriends. Like what? Oh, this is why he's in the hashtag ABCs, D, because we don't give a damn. We don't give a fuck. Sir, can y'all just lock him up again? Hey, y'all go with 4 for 4. Look at Tracy. Look at Tracy. I'm not doing this with you, Tracy. Once I saw Amanda Seals, I was like, nope. Mm-mm. Nope. 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 Now I'm trying to figure out. I forgot where I got this from. I think this is from Ball Alert. Why did y'all add the extra ED on the end? Ain't nobody sabotage you, Amanda Seals. You just a ain't shit ass bitch. You just a ain't shit ass, worthless ass fucking bitch. That's why you got fired. Cause don't nobody want to be around your stinking ass. Oh, y'all know I can't stand this woman. Oh, let me get this woman off my screen before I spike out. Now you have blue balls before you let him touch you. Listen. Hey, butterfly. Listen, get this woman off my screen before I spike out.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
Y'all know what that woman does to me. Blueface say King Harris looked like his girlfriend. I didn't even look up what Blueface's girlfriend or one of his 3 girlfriends looked like to find out if she really does look like King Harris. But the fact that you got 2 detestable, horrible people in one headline, I couldn't help but put this in the hashtag ABCs. You got the guy perpetually auditioning to be an extra on Down in Fraggle Rock, arguing with another man who has to fight his mama off from having sex with him. These are the 2 people fighting. A Fraggle Rock extra down in Fraggle Rock, fighting with a man who has to tell his mama that she shouldn't want to have sex with him. This is where we are in the year of our Lord 2025. This is where we are. I just want y'all to see where we are. Blueface. Now, it sounds like you want to dip your spoon into King Harris's sugar bowl. Now, I'm not quite sure of King Harris's sexual proclivities and how he, you know, gets down. However, I don't believe that King Harris, last time I checked, I don't think he had keycard access to the Rainbow Coalition compound. No, ain't no leave Amanda alone. That bitch ain't shit. Fuck that whore. Raggedy bitch. Oh, don't make me, y'all. Oh, yeah. Let me cool down. Y'all know whenever I hear that woman's name, you know, Amanda, that woman. Y'all know I spike out. Y'all know I go. Y'all know I go nuclear every time I hear that woman's name. Every time I hear that woman's name, I lose it. The YNs are shot, and that came from Brown Mama. Hey, grown woman, don't try me. They ain't give you no notification. You know YouTube ain't shit. Y'all go ahead and press the like button. Maybe a couple more people will get the notification. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Yeah, pass me something before I lose it over here. Hey, two geeks and a nerd. Two geeks and a nerd. That woman, ooh, that woman makes me, ooh. I can't do it with that woman. Anyway, let's move on. It's time to dive into today's dossier, which I told y'all today's dossier is not packed. So it gives us a chance to really, deep dive and hone in on some stuff. We'll see how this goes. Y'all always go crazy when the dossier is light. Y'all always go crazy. All right. Let's see how this goes. Listen, you got to go back and hear the stories as to why I don't like that bitch. But it stems from her trying to end the career of one of my frat brothers and ended up lying. Never came out and apologized for lying. Tried to end that man's career. Accused the man of sexually assaulting and sexually harassing her, only to find out that he wasn't even in contact with this bitch. But she went all on radio and TV lying on him. He pulled out the receipts and said, "Man, this never happened." And she never had the. Don't get me started on that. Let's move on. We start off our not sugar spike segment. We start off with some news, Big Brother news in the form of Mickey Lee from this past season, a Big Brother 27. She now we announced a few days ago, I believe it was on Run Your Mouth. On Tuesday of Run Your Mouth, we announced that she had taken ill. They said that she had the flu and went into cardiac arrest a few times when she had the flu. And we talked about it on Run Your Mouth on this past Tuesday. Well, her family came out on Christmas and announced that she passed on Thursday evening on Christmas. She had been hospitalized for a few days. Now, she did had a medical condition. She was born with a hole in her heart. That was known, and she caught the flu, and they say she went into several cardiac arrests, and was in the hospital and just never came out. And she tragically passed away on Christmas Day. I can only imagine the pain that her family is going through right now. But we're certainly sending our heartfelt condolences and prayers to her family, friends, and loved ones. Because I know it may be a tough time for them. So certainly we hope that she rests well. Mickey Lee from Big Brother 27, um, dead at the age of 20. I'm sorry, dead at the age of 35. Wait, King came out? Child. King came out of what? Out of that cave over down in Fraggle Rock. Down in Fraggle Rock. He came out of the cave over at Fraggle Rock. That's what he came out of. Child, a mess. A mess. Just a damn mess. Just a damn mess. So, this has been the big story, top story of the last 24 hours. Tyler Perry and the fact that another person has alleged to have been sexually assaulted by Tyler Perry. The man has a lawsuit against Tyler Perry for $77 million. We went through this. Now, if you want to know my full breakdown of this, go watch last night's live. Where we talked about the 4 instances where the man says that Tyler Perry touched him. Touch me in the morning. I'm sorry, that was insensitive, huh? That was very, very insensitive. Listen, Tyler Perry's attorney, Alex Spiro, he spoke with TMZ. He said, quote, having recently failed in another matter against Mr. Perry, the very same lawyer has now made yet another another demand from more than a decade ago, which will also be a failed money grab, end of quote. Now, I told y'all yesterday when we went through this, when I learned that the same lawyer representing Mario Rodriguez, who filed this latest lawsuit, when I learned that his lawyer is the same lawyer that Derek Dixon had, I was like, ugh. I was like, ugh. Yeah, I think he did it. Yeah, like you putting your hands down people's pants, Tyler. You're just a creep. You put your hands all the way down that man's pants. A mess. I'm just saying. Well, he writes from a place of experience, Katrina. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Baby, I don't know. I think that Tyler held up his end of the bargain, maybe broke the man off. Maybe you got to start with 6 figures, Tyler. Tyler, you are a part of the 3 comma club. Okay? You are a part of the 3 comma club, meaning you make 10 figures. You are worth 10 figures. And you offered that man $5,000 twice. Oh, here's $5,000. Oh, here's another 5,000. Girl, Tyler, the way you look and as nasty as I think you probably are, baby, $5,000 is not enough. I need $5,000 just to start with all of the cleaning products I'm gonna need to wipe your fingerprints up off of me. Okay. So if you ain't starting with at least 6 figures, now I don't feel like these dudes would have said nothing. If you would have been breaking them off 6 figures at every turn, then maybe you could have kept this quiet. But now you over here, you ain't want to pay these people right. You ain't getting them the roles that they wanted and shit. You basically just put them in a film so you could grab their dicks and shit and grab their ass. No, bitch, $5,000 ain't gonna do it. So you should have broke them off a little bit. Maybe we wouldn't be here. Hey, Uncle Jay. Now, Tyler, the man said you sexually assaulted him 4 times on 4 different occasions. Now, Mr. Rodriguez, how you end up letting Medea and Tyler assault you 4 times? 4 of them. 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Girl. Girl. You know, Tyler just don't do it for me, but I guess it's somebody for everybody. Mm. Mm. He needs an emotional support person. Well, not a emotional support animal, a person. That's what I'm saying, Butterfly. He could easily go find him somebody um to that he can pay and wouldn't have these problems. The reason I said that, D, is because whenever I look at Tyler Perry, all I see is Medea. That's it. That's all. I cannot see Tyler Perry and not see Medea. So my thing is, I don't want the likes of Medea touching me at all. So that's why Tyler Perry, no, no, no. That's probably why he was such good friends with Thomas Dexter, who allegedly was filling up on the menses and stuff. Remember, he was up there praying and speaking tongues on Thomas Dexter. Remember that? He gave him some money and went up there and started praying for Thomas Dexter and was speaking in tongues and all of this fake and fraudulent bullshit they had going on. Remember that? I don't know how far it's going to get, Catherine, but what I will say is once you get one of them that sticks or one of them where Tyler breaks that person off, oh, the floodgates were open. Hmm. Right. Exactly, Katrina. Exactly. D, I'm with you. You could fly your ass down to Brazil, Colombia, somewhere down there. You got the money. Stay down there for weeks at a time and get your rocks off. You probably could buy some property down there. Buy you some property down there. Go down there and frolic about. Now, watch out for Brazil. They real racist down in Brazil. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. They real racist. But you got enough money. Not poor defensive animals. Child. Exactly, Catherine. Hey, Steph. But it's not even a challenge. A challenge is I pursue you, you be like, no, and you keep pursuing them until you finally get them to go your way or, to do stuff with you. That is pursuing someone. That is a challenge. But you sexually assaulting someone against their will, that ain't no challenge. That's just you assaulting people. Well, they said they probably do have something that's brought to him. And when you got that kind of money, I don't doubt it. I mean, don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and lakes you're used to, Tyler. Christian Keys told the story, said Tyler had the men's over there grabbing their ankles and shit for $100,000 a pop. So I'm sure Mario heard, oh, well, these little whatevers come up in here, you get them 100K a pop, and all I'm worth is 5,000. I know the fuck you lying. Remember, Christian Keys told us that Christian Keys said that he had the men's come up in there and they touched their ankles and let him crack their backs or whatever for 100K. Baby, I don't know. The sad part is, Butterfly, he's in Atlanta, which is the land of plenty. You got men of every shape, size, color, and hue. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You say that people don't know how to be tricks no more, Trey? Well, tell us, Trey. How does one be a successful trick? Why he's up on the thumbnail looking like the Red Baron with those glasses. Yeah, I'm tired of seeing black OnlyFans girlies fucking them. Can't take no dick ass white. Well, tell us how you really feel. Only people who would talk about people not being able to take meat is people who have big meat themselves. I'm just gonna put it out there. No Christian ain't say Tyler's name, but we knew who the fuck he was talking about. Some people can. If you pay them enough, they can. Butterfly said, well, for 100K, she'll be a man and you can crack her back. That's what Butterfly said. I mean, I'm here. I could keep a secret. You see how they do, right? Too feisty. Trey just roll up in here. Ain't even said, hey, how y'all doing? Ain't talked to nobody. Uncle Jay did the same thing. You see how they are? Them girls real rude. You see how they is too feisty. Mm-hmm. Chum. What? What had happened? It's I'm kind of with them, no Trey. Tyler would have to give me some money up front so I know it's real, okay? Because let's be clear. Tyler, the history is Tyler reneges on his promises. Tyler Tyler gonna do like most fucked up ass people. They're gonna say, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you this if you give me that. You give them that, and then they don't give you all of this that they were supposed to give you. That's what Derek Dixon. Derek Dixon would have played ball with you, Tyler, but you kept kicking the can down the road, trying to kick the can down the road and string him along so that you would never really give him a part because the bitch ain't got no talent nowhere. And you just want to tell him, bitch, you're not talented. You're never going to get any your play greenlit or your screenplay greenlit. I just want to fuck you. Just be honest with the people. Listen, I ain't got it to do. You cannot act. I'm not going to put you on like that, but I will pay for you as long as you let me get the good. You should have just been honest. But you told these people and promised them all of these fucking, gigs and acting roles, and you going to green light their screenplays and shit. I'm just saying. Well, not you offered Carl. I'm sure you meant Carl. Not you offered Scotty, Tremel, and Carl. You know what? Oh, I know exactly what I did, D. You know I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. He's sniffing out new meat. Child, you know them two right there. They made people crash out. Look at Trey. Now he want to say, hey, Trey. They say you got people over there crashing out. Trey, your Bucci cat that good? You got the people crashing out over it? I wonder if Tyler got big. I don't wonder. I don't. Nope. 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 Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. They knew that shit wasn't going to happen. Got to learn how to play. Child. Hey, lovely 31 Blueprint. Oh, I know what you meant. I knew you were saying Carl. I already do. Yeah, he came through over there in the bushes. Stay out the bushes, Uncle Jay. You get bit by ants. Trust me, I know. For 200K, I'll let him think he's giving it to me and bring in a real pro with the lights dark. He wouldn't know. Just put a, you know what? Not you reenacting the old website. What was the website? Thugbait.com. It used to be a website like nah, I ain't never been there. I ain't never watched it. I just people told me about it. But they used to have this allegedly from what somebody told me. Uh uh um I mean I D and Trey and Uncle Jay told me about this website. It used to be called thugbait.com. And they would take the boys out the hood and they would blindfold them and then they would bring them in the room, say, "Yo, I got this girl, and we could run a train on her." And they would, but she don't like to be touched, and she don't like you to, she like you to be blindfolded. And they take them in a hotel room, and they got an actual girl in the bathroom, so you can hear the girl. And then when they get blindfolded, the girl start touching them, and then after a while, the girl get up, and then it's just the dude. And so eventually, that's how it was in the beginning. Now later on, somebody got fucked up one time off of it. So they just started getting like gay boys to kind of play like they were straight. But in the beginning of it, they used to have straight guys that they used to trick. And one time this one dude got fucked up, like got beat up, like it was a bad situation. And then that's when they kind of changed it and just made like gay boys act like they was good. But in the beginning, it was actual real people. And so and they used to have a real girl that it like it. You knew when it changed because when it changed, they never brought the girl out. Like you would never hear the girl's voice out the bathroom. The girl would never come out because in the beginning, the girl would be in the bathroom. You could hear her voice, and the girl would come out, and they would even let him start like touching on the girl, and then they would be like, "All right, she don't really like people touching her and stuff." So that way you knew it was a girl. And then when the girl would get up, the dude would start sucking off the boy and the girl would leave. hmm I mean, I don't know. I've never seen that shit. That's just what people told me. Look at this. Look at this. No, in the beginning, I would say in the very, and you got to go back to their early days, when it very first started. Like this is going back to maybe 07, 08 ish. Somewhere around there, somewhere around like maybe 07, 08. How you know? They say TP wants you to grab your ankles, Trey. He wants you to grab your ankles so he could crack your back. I'm just saying. Child, he called that man a wet pillowcase. We can give you some money if you go ahead with it. Right. That's what they'll be like, because because eventually the dude would take off the blindfold and see that it's the other dude and get a hell nah, da 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 da. And they'll be like, okay, we'll give you X amount of money, and they'll start offering them money to stay and do it. Hmm. Just a mess. Child, that did get somebody fucked up. Child. But what's so interesting is, D, if you weren't around for those first, like when it first started, and they had real people. when they started like having the fake stuff, they had to take down all of the real stuff because people, it was illegal. It could be called revenge porn, sexual. It could be called a whole lot of stuff. So they ended up having to take down the stuff that was really real. But he said Tyler Perry also grabbed his ass. Did. Maybe I don't know. I don't want to know. It grosses me out. We got to move on. Not that wet pillowcase, dear God, dear Lord. Not that you say that man look like a wet pillowcase. I'm not doing this with y'all. In other news, God be with us. Um, Jim Beam has officially confirmed that it will stop production at its primary Kentucky distillery for the entire year of 2026. That's going to be a 12-month shutdown at the brand's flagship location. According to the Associated Press, the company is calling this a strategic decision rather than a crisis. They plan to use the time to perform major upgrades on the facility while ensuring their supply matches current consumer demand. Quote, we are always assessing production levels to best meet consumer demand, end of quote. And that's what the company said in the statement. Now, my question is I don't drink Jim Beam. So I don't know. Like, do people like I feel like more white people drink Jim Beam than black people. The black people I know, they drink Jack Daniels, Uncle Nearest, Hennessy, Cavassier. But they just don't be drinking Jim Beam like that. That's mainly like white people. Trailer Park Trash drink that shit. Harold! Hey, Harold. Hey. But they say more than 1,000 people work down to that at in Kentucky. More than 1,000 people work for Jack Daniels. I mean for Jim Beam. Well, it's a popular liquor, but I think more white people drink it than black people. I wonder if that means the price is gonna go up. Mm. Oh well. Oh, not you want to talk about what I don't care about? I don't care. How? Let me ask you a question, L. Teddy. L. Teddy. Let me ask you a real question, L. Teddy. This is a real question. Don't talk to the people. No, don't talk to the fucking people, L. Teddy. You talk to your damn self. How the fuck? How in everything that is holy, L. Teddy 27 official with your bitch ass? How the fuck did this not end up in the hashtag motherfucking ABCs? Because talk about shit that nobody gives a fuck about, that nobody cares about. Even though, man, DC's, I know you here in Atlanta, man, DC's, and you can come on down this way, man, DC. If you want to talk about it, man, DC. If you want to come and have a conversation about you no longer being with Yandy, um, just come talk to me about it. You put it in Hunch Punch, Auntie Kimmy. Yeah, a lot of black people don't drink Jim Beam. They'll drink Jack Daniels before they drink Jim Beam. I don't know why you say Medicis is not cute. That's not true. You say it like that. I'm sorry. D Medicis is cute. I'm sorry. Because these people are always apologizing and looking past Funky Dineva and his fuck shit. It'd be I ain't gonna even hold you. And y'all know I purposely don't even talk about that man on my channel because I got too much inside information and I know too much. However, y'all people be round here in these internet streets always say, oh, Funky said this horrible thing. That's an awful thing. Nobody should ever say anything about like that about somebody and still be y'all ass over there. Oh, I don't really watch him like that, but you watching everything that he does. Oh, I don't, because it came out of his mouth, it must be true. He never lied. Y'all gonna make me go down some roads that I do not want to go down. D is still over here going in on Tyler Perry. I'm not doing this. D is still over here dog walking Tyler Perry. D, you got to let Tyler Perry live. Get up off of that man's neck. D will not let up off Tyler Perry's neck. Do you hear me? D is over here flogging that man. Hey, L. Sid. Hey, Karen D. I do owe y'all a members only. I might do one tomorrow, depending on how much. We got to watch some football today. What time the first game come on today? I'm hot, y'all. I got hot. What time the first game come on today, y'all? Let's see. Is the first game a 1 o'clock game? Hold on. Because I need to be watching some football today. I know it's a bunch of bowl games today, but isn't there some NFL games today? Hold on. I thought it was some NFL games today. Yeah, it's an NFL game today. The first game at 4:30. The second game is at 8 o'clock. Okay. You don't watch football? Child, I do. Oh. Man, DC's don't look like a wet pillow. He don't look like his skin wrinkled like that. Now you going way too far off the handle. Man, DC's is not. Okay, let me ask the chat. Put a 27 in the chat if Man DC's is ugly. Like D says. Put a 1 in the chat if he ain't ugly. I'm just saying. I'm just asking. A 1 if he not ugly. A 27 if he is ugly. Just asking. Just want to say, just taking a straw poll. Not that you calling this man boy DC's. Now I didn't say his behavior. I ain't say how he acts. I ain't say how he be clowning people. I'm just asking on how he physically looks. I'm sorry, D. Most of the people said the man is not ugly. He's not. Now he may be fucked up. He may be an ain't shit ass motherfucker. But I ain't gonna say he ugly. I'm just saying. Not a wet rat. Oh my God. Y'all are so horrible. Well, man, DC, since all these people got issues with you, just come over here and talk to me about it, okay? You ain't even got to go over there and talk to them, man. DC. Just come over here. We can have a whole conversation about it. Okay? A whole conversation about it. Now, here's my question. Nope, I'm not going to even ask that question. I'm going to just let it alone. Let it alone. I'm just saying. Right. I'm not saying you have to be, he has to be your type or he has to be somebody that you'll go after. But to say the man is ugly, I ain't gonna go that far. Y'all are over here going in on this man. My question is, Yandy, why the fuck did you put up with his mammy and her fuck shit all of them years and y'all weren't even married? Baby, the way I would have took my cheering and went on with life, clearly you didn't need him to be on the fucking show. You didn't need him for your career. What the fuck was you girl, I guess. My question, Complex 613, was it Funky out here saying that Yandy and Mendices was married? So either he over here with bad tea or is willfully lying to y'all. Because I vividly remember him saying that Yandy and Mendices was married and trying to allude to the Muppet sleeping with a married man. Even though, I mean, if you're in a committed relationship with somebody, that still don't make it too much better. But I'm just asking the question. Well, they say, man, DC's got a nice piece of change over there. Now they said that. Now they said one thing he gonna keep is some money over there now. Hmm. Exactly. I know he did. I know he did. So either one, he out here giving bad tea, or two, he knew they weren't married and was just lying to y'all just to help emphasize his reads. I think it's two. I think he knew they wasn't married, but just was putting that stank on it to make the read sit better. I'm just telling you what I know. Child. Oh, we know they're not legally married, Sweet Pea. Hey, Sweet Pea. But it's a whole bunch of ain't shit ass motherfuckers a part of all of this. Let me move on. That's not a good wig either, Yandy. Well, listen, I don't wear wigs, but the women I know that wear wigs, they wigs don't look like this at the top. Get a better wig. Wig. Yandy, what's up with this wig? Yeah, ladies. Now, my ladies in the chat, y'all will know better than me. Is this a bad wig? Is this a bad wig? Y'all got all this shit to say about man DC's, and y'all ain't got a fuck thing to say about Yandy and this ragged ass wig she got on. Is that not a bad wig? Child, that man be lying all the time, but the people take it like it's gospel truth train. He be lying all the time. Child. Ladies, is that a bad wig? Mm. Oh, they never do, Harold. They be over there, the same people that was like, oh, he said this horrible things about autistic children, still be the same people over there flocking to his channel, to his social medias, and be taking the shit that he said like it's gospel truth. This shit is sickening. This shit is sickening to me. But I don't discuss that man over here at all. Y'all know we don't discuss that man over here at all. Because the stuff that I know and the stuff that I can say would be a real problem. Um, okay. It's a half week. I thought it was a bad one. Butterfly said, I don't know. Not muscle man, chest, and drag. You know what? That's a weave? Oh. Child. Hey, Jocelyn. Child. Child. Too feisty. Don't get me started. That's why and in Miami. And in Miami. In Miami and Tallahassee. That's why I say the shit that I know, baby, it'll be a problem. Trey, what you not gonna do is come over here and talk about our girl weak. You is not gonna come up here and besmirchify Week's good name. Shout out to Week. We love Week. Ciao. We're gonna keep it cute for now. We gotta move on. We got a whole dossier to get through. You say he for the streets? I got a street over here. He could be for the street right outside. Can he be for this street right outside my house? Can he be for that street? I'm just asking. Since you for the streets, can you be for my street? You know, I got a street right here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm more interested in this handler, who this handler is for the girls and hooking them up with the African. Wait, who did what? Wait. I don't know. African men's is wait, what happened? Don't judge me. You don't know my pain. You don't know what I've been through. Just saying. I'm just saying. Craig Mack is in the news. Well, he ain't in the well, I guess he is in the news. But Craig Mack done went on to be with the Lord. He done how long Craig Mack been dead? Craig Mack been dead what about 15 years? No, I don't think he been dead now. He been dead. I know he died before the pandemic, maybe about close to 10. I'm gonna say he died about 2017, somewhere around. I know it was before the pandemic. I have to look it up. Anyway, his wife or former wife, her name is Roxanne Alexis Hill Johnson. Now she went on a show called The Art of Dialogue, podcast or whatever. She says she believes that he did not contact AIDS by accident, but was instead targeted. Now we know that he was he died from complications stemming from HIV and AIDS, which is that means that he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do because he died at a time where there was a lot of drugs and medication that he could have gotten, and he could have still been living long as he, took his drugs and treatment and stuff like that. But I don't know if he had other conditions that may have uh, uh, um, made his situation worse. However, oh, it was 2018. Okay. Yeah, he slipped away. He been dead a little minute now. Yeah, he had the hot sauce. And he died. The official cause of death was complications stemming from HIV and AIDS. But according to the ex-wife, she and her two children were kept in the dark about his true health status until just 2 weeks before he took his last breath. Really, ma'am? Like you ain't start to see, because at the end of Craig Mack's life, you could start to see that he was going through something health wise. Like you ain't asked the right question, like, baby, what's going on? Now she said her and the kids knew he was sick, but nobody told him what was wrong. She said that Craig Mack had probably been battling the illness for an entire decade. And she said she learned that from the coroner. She said the coroner told her that he had likely been battling with HIV and or AIDS for at least a decade. Now she said if she do the math in her head, he would have been in New York back when he would have got if she do the math 10 years or more, he would have been in New York at the time when he was rode around there with Diddy and shit. That's what she said. Baby, I ain't got nothing to do with it. In the interview, she said, quote, I believe him getting sick was something that was intentional. End of quote. She described him as a quote, very heterosexual man, end of quote, who enjoyed the company of women and dismissed any speculation regarding his sexuality. Quote, he wasn't gay. Someone got to him, end of quote, she alleged, implying that the infection was used as a weapon against him. Well, you do know Miss Craig Mack or former Miss Craig Mack or whatever you're called, you do know that it's possible for a man having sex with a woman to contract AIDS from a woman. You do know that that is something that's actually possible. Uh, you do think speak we got our medical expert just came up in the building. Hey Janae, she'll tell you just because you are dipping your spoon into the sugar bowl doesn't mean that your spoon comes out clean. It's possible. I mean, the frequency of it happening or the percentages is lower, but you still, as a man having sex with a woman that has HIV, you can, as a man, contract that disease as well. If there's any tears or anything in the, skin or blood, contact or whatever, this could happen. That's just like people who say, "Oh, I'm a strict top, so if you got it, I can't get it from you." No, sir. The spoon is dipped into the sugar bowl, and when you pull the spoon out of the sugar bowl, there could be some of the sugar, some of the granules of sugar left on said spoon. I'm But she said her man's straight. And what you not gonna do is talk about her man. Wow, he's dead. That's what she said. I don't know what y'all looking at me for. That's my question too. Because HIV is not a HIV is not a disease where you say, oh, you got HIV, oh, you must be gay, or you must be went over there and did stuff with men. If you have HIV, that's kind of not how HIV works. But what if he was? There's so many ways to take this, ma'am. Him having HIV, we didn't automatically say, oh, he must be gay. On the other end of the spectrum, because you said that he ain't dipped his spoon into someone's moochie, don't mean that he probably didn't. You don't know. You willingly are open to say, yeah, he was fucking every woman around there. So you said to us that you knew he was fucking women all over New York. It stands to reason. Who knows? He might have went down to what's the club from back in the day, La Escuelita or whatever. I'm just saying. And she was just so okay. She's more upset with y'all thinking that her husband or or her former husband was gay, then y'all thinking that he's cheating on her left, right, and sideways. She even said she warned him um about another male artist, telling him to, quote, be careful, end of quote, because someone in the industry would try to poison him with a sexually transmitted infection. Girl, I don't believe that shit. So you were afraid about your husband getting with another male artist? Because if you tell me you warned him to be careful around another male artist because that male artist would try to poison him with a sexually transmitted infection, what that means is you're saying that he had to go have sex with said male artist in order for this infection to be transmitted with to him. Right? I'm just girl. This shit sounds real homophobic, Miss Craig Mack. Hey, Jason, what's good, bruh? Like this shit sounds real problematic, Miss Craig Mack. Exactly, Catherine Powell. That's what I'm thinking. But she over here alluding to something nefarious and stuff. He was right here dipping his spoon into sugar bowls all over the tri-state area. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, just all up and through. Girl, ma'am, let it go, okay, ma'am. He already gone. Just thanks for the memories and spend the life insurance, okay? Leave us out of it. It's time. It's that time. Oh, it's that time. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary gender conforming members of our audience, I bring to you the late great Larry Myers to help us usher in our sugar spike segment.
Oh, God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So love the world. I want to fight. That he gave his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And who shall ever believe?
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus. Thank you, Larry. Y'all, forgive me, y'all. I was supposed to have this video from this. I was supposed to have the video from this story downloaded and forgot to download. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on, y'all. It'll take me just a minute or two. To download this video so that I could play the video. So let me set up the story for y'all while I'm downloading this video. Hold on, y'all. I apologize. Y'all know I'm usually better than this. I'm always usually prepared. So this is not like me not to have the video already uploaded for y'all. All right. So let me set this up. What we have going on here, of course, that's ICE. And ICE violently detained a pastor on Christmas Eve. Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers celebrated the birth of Jesus the Christ by aggressively detaining a pastor. Multiple agents in tactical gear can be seen in a video, which we'll watch in just a moment, arguing with a man in his car on a video taken on Christmas Eve in Lewiston, Maine. Let me play the video. Hold on, let me Get the video. All right. Okay. Let me let y'all see the video. Hold on. All right. Come on. All right. Here's the video.
We're just standing up in the car. We are arrested. I'm an American. I'm an American. So why you take him for? Why he's gone?
So how can I go?
Where's your immigration documents?
He doesn't work with it.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
When you came, you were asking
Stop
me
talking.
if I am this
Stop
one.
talking.
So
We've
I'm
already
not
had
this
the-
one. You asked me my ID and I show you my ID. I'm not this one we're looking for. So how so?
Show me. Are you in this country legally?
No, I'm not illegally here.
Legally. Are you here legally?
I'm not illegally here.
He's not illegal
I'm
here.
not illegally
He's
here.
not, and he doesn't
I'm
really
not-
speak English.
I'm not
I show you my
illegally here.
ID.
All right, we're going to take you down to the office and we're going to figure out who you are. Since
No,
you're not,
sir.
oh, no?
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, he's a pastor. He's a pastor. You beating a pastor. You beating a pastor.
What they did?
He's a pastor. You beating an ass pastor.
My goodness.
James,
He's a pastor.
My good.
He's a pastor. He's taking you, locking a pastor.
He's not in this country legally, sir.
He's a pastor.
He's not in this state.
Huh? No, he was not going to work.
So that's the video, right? He was later released and returned back to his congregation. Why? Because the man is here legally. He is the senior pastor at at a church in Maine. I'm sorry, he's the not the senior pastor, excuse me. He's the associate pastor. Right? They had to release him because he was here legally. For them, if you have the wrong amount of melanin, if you don't speak the Queen's English for them, mind you, there's no official language for these yet to be United States of America. But because you don't speak the English that they want you to speak, or don't speak it as well as they'd like you to speak it, yeah, or you don't have the right skin tone, yeah, they'll take you down if you should need them. Here we are. Here the fuck we are. Here we are. A mess. In other sugar spiky news, that's y'all girl, Caroline. So, hey, Nisa, I'm sorry, Caroline is pregnant, y'all. She announced Caroline announced that she's pregnant. Again, adding to the gene pool. God be with us. God help us. Lord Jesus. This woman is out here procreating and adding to the gene pool. It wasn't enough that y'all allegedly let Quasimodo, Sarah Huckabee Sanders procreate, which I still don't believe, because as much as she hates the trans community, you can't tell me that Sarah Huckabee Sanders is not a man. But that's a whole nother story. Sarah Huckabee Sanders is a man in a wig to me. But y'all allegedly let that bitch procreate, and now y'all letting this bitch have her second child. I cannot. This is not what Whitney Houston meant when she said, I believe the children are our future. Mm-hmm. Now, Miss 11, let me ask you a question, Miss 11. If I'm doing your math and the math of you MAGA nuts all over the place, because you're the first press secretary to hold the position while pregnant, wouldn't that make you a DEI hire, Miss 11? I'm just trying to use your math, Caroline. I'm just asking. The only bright spot about this is the fact that, does that mean that she goes on an extended maternity leave? Like, if we could get this bitch off our television screens for any amount of time, I'm okay with it. I'm hoping for like a bedridden pregnancy where she has to be bedridden. I'm hoping for something like that. Hey, Quintessential, what's going on, boo? I'm just saying. No, that ain't Erica Kirk. Nah, that's Caroline. Because if Erica pregnant already, you know they say she around there getting her back cracked by JD Vance. JD Vance is using her cooch like it's couch pillows and shit. Mm. Now it looks like the mayonnaise mama. Don't do that. Now I ain't really keen on the mayonnaise mama, but she'll look like the mayonnaise mama, do she? I don't know. That's Caroline. Caroline Levitt, your sitting White House press secretary. That bitch. Remove this white woman, please. Yeah, we can't stand her. Yeah, she's having a girl apparently. Caroline. Girl, I can't stand her. Right, she can stay out until he go to kindergarten. Just leave us alone. Leave us the fuck alone. Lord. I've got a mayonnaise mama on my licking hole, and we've only just begun. Shout out to Drawn Together. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So your president announced. Now we're not going to break down these Nigerian airstrikes because there is a lot to break down with that, and I'm gonna have to break that down on another live when we talk more politics. We don't have time today to break this down. However, the place where they allege that they struck down members of ISIS, right? ISIS, what now? I ain't never been there. This is coming from CNN. A day after a part of a missile fired by the United States, fired by the United States, hit their village, landing just meters from its only medical facility. The people of Jabo in northwestern Nigeria are in a state of shock and confusion. One resident of the town and farming community told CNN he heard a loud blast and saw flames as a projectile flew overhead around 10 p.m. on Thursday. Soon after, it came crashing down, exploding on impact with the ground and sending the villagers fleeing in fear. Now, according to U.S. Africa Command, the operation neutralized multiple ISIS militants, but your president's explanation left the people there scratching their heads. Now, they said parts of the area of the region, I should say, face challenges, and they have crime and things like that, like other places. However, they said that that the place that was struck is not known for terrorist activity, and that local Christians coexist peacefully with the Muslims in that city and in that area. Again, the people who live there said, ain't no damn ISIS here. Christians and Muslims live together in peace. Ain't nobody got no problems. What are you talking about? So again, these people are just indiscriminately just choosing places to say, yeah, it's a little too much melanin in that country. Let me just bomb that shit. Now, mind you, the part that I really need to break down, which we don't have time to break down today, is the fact that the Nigerian government is in cahoots with the Trump administration. Because remember, the Nigerian foreign minister came out and praised Marco Rubio and Donald Trump for this and said that he had given the go-ahead for this strike. And then came back afterwards and backpedaled and pussy popped and said, oh no, I didn't give the go-ahead. But y'all claiming y'all neutralized ISIS. I guess you did if ISIS was never there. Yeah, ISIS was neutralized in this town. Okay, they're not there anymore. They were never there. Girl, I cannot. Exactly. Again, military strikes like this, which could be deemed acts of war, is supposed to be agreed upon by Congress. But who the fuck am I? We don't have time to break this down today, but just understand this won't be the only African country that they'll be bombing. Let's be clear. They'll find and concoct a reason. I got a question for you, Marco Rubio. So, Marco Rubio, y'all real concerned about these allegations of kidnapping of only Christians, right? When we know it's already been confirmed and validated accurately that the terrorists that are kidnapping people regardless. They're not saying, oh, you Christian, let me kidnap you. They're kidnapping all kinds of people, Christian, Muslim, whatever faith or religion you have, right? Y'all got all of that smoke for what's going on in this country, not letting them handle their business, but you are upset about these kidnappings. No smoke for the fact that Israel has murdered tens of thousands of men, women, and children, innocent men, women, and children, murdered No smoke, nothing. You also have no smoke for what's going on in Sudan, where well over 1 million people have died and been murdered with the ongoing war and civil unrest in the Sudan area. No smoke for that. Not one bomb for that. But y'all bombing random villages in Nigeria saying that you've neutralized ISIS. ISIS, who was never there. Just trying to make sure I understand. I just want to make sure I understand. Just want to make sure I understand. Moving on. Cash App is in the news. Your mammy named you Cash App, so I'm going to call you Cash App. Your raggedy ass mammy who shitted you out named you Cash App, and so I'm going to call you Cash App. I'm not calling you Cash because your name is Cash App, sir. Your name is Cash App, so I'm going to call you Cash App. Is the man's name not Cash App? Is his name not Cash App? Well, Cash App. That's what your name is, Cash App. That's what your name is. So I'm going to call you Cash App. I'm just saying. Chef done came out the bushes. I didn't even know they had bushes over there down to I didn't even know y'all had bushes over there. Fell out the bushes. His mammy named him Cash App, so I'm gonna call him Cash App. That's what your mammy named you. I'm not doing this with you, Katrina. Katrina said, "Why'd you looking at everybody except for the people you're supposed to be looking at? Even though you telling us you're looking at the people you're supposed to be looking at." Anyway, dear God. Cash App has announced that they're going to be shutting down the J. Edgar Hoover building in Washington, D.C. He announced yesterday that the Hoover building will be, quote, shut down permanently, end of quote, after previously discarding plans to move the Bureau's headquarters to Maryland. Instead, employees will report to the Ronald Reagan building to occupy the former location of USAID, which you remember was dismantled earlier this year by your president. Your director of the FBI, Cash App, he went on to X, formerly Twitter, and said the following quote, after more than 20 years of failed attempts, we finalized a plan to permanently close the FBI's Hoover headquarters and move the workforce into a safe, modern facility. Working directly with President Trump and Congress, we accomplished what no one else could. This decision puts resources where they belong, defending the homeland, crushing violent crime, and protecting national security. It delivers better tools for today's FBI workforce at a fraction of the cost. The Hoover building will be shut down permanently. End of quote. Now they had planned to build a new FBI headquarters in Maryland. They done shut that down. Yeah, they're redirecting those funds. Even though Congress had already appropriated those funds for the building of that, they have decided, yeah, we don't need that building no more. We'll just take this $555 million that was supposed to go to the building of this new headquarters. Yeah, we'll take that money and we'll do something else with it. Uh-huh. Oh, that's illegal. Fuck your laws and fuck legality. My name is Cash App. Wait. Oh, you didn't consider me. I be in your bushes. I have bushes over here, but I'm not in the ghetto. Okay. See over here, this is not the ghetto. So we have bushes over here, not over where you come from. Where you come from, sir. I don't know if y'all have bushes over there. Child. Hey, Quake. Yeah, we still here, Quake. Cash App, go to hell. Speaking of Cash App, now is a good time if you want to contribute to the platform and contribute to this stellar show that we're doing today. We're having a great time over here. If you want to contribute to the platform, you could do that now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just asking, for any donations that you may want to give. We'll be here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's time for Kornaki's Kaki's Corner. You on your way to Tokyo? Come on, Tokyo. You're gonna have a great time. I had a wonderful time in Japan, in Tokyo. I had a great time. You're gonna enjoy it. It's time for Kornaki's Kaki's Corner. Okay. So today we will be looking at, we're starting early, and we're going to have to do a breakdown of all of these states at some point before next November. We're going to have to do a breakdown of all of these states. So we're going to look at all of the states that have, we're going to look at all of the states that have gubernatorial elections. So I'm going to go through all of the states, and you can see them here, that have gubernatorial elections. Now, if it's dark red, that means that it's a solid Republican. Okay. Right now, it's a solid Republican state. Okay. That means also that the governor has to come out and the governor is retiring. Okay. So if it's dark red, that means that the governor has to come out because they're term limited. And that governor cannot run for reelection. If it's dark blue, like Florida is dark red. If it looks like Florida, the governor has to come out because they're term limited. If it looks like California and it's dark blue, that means that the governor also has to come out. It's a Democratic governor currently, and the governor has to come out because the governor is term limited. If it looks like Texas, that means that it's a Republican governor, but that governor is the incumbent and is running again. And if it's light blue, like New York or Pennsylvania up here, then that means it's a Republican governor, and the Democratic governor, they are an incumbent, and they're running again. Okay. Everybody understand? Everybody good? All right. So let's go down the list. Let's go down the list. It's a lot, so I'm going to do the best I can. Alabama, you all have a gubernatorial election today. Y'all know Kay Ivey's in there. She's term limited. She got, Governor Meemaw. She has to come out, hard-tongued Governor Meemaw, so she could go continuing to, scissor and slurp on Cooter. So Alabama over there with Harold, they have an election this year. Next, Alaska. Alaska, the governor is Republican. He is term limited. That's Governor Mike Dunleavy. He's coming out. In Arizona, Katie Hobbs is the governor. They have it's really a toss-up race. She's a Democrat, but she's running again. But Arizona is really a toss-up. That's going to be a heavily contested uh, uh, um, election where it could go either way. In Arkansas, Governor in Arkansas, Governor Quasimodo, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. She is running, and she's running as an incumbent. She's running again over there in Arkansas. In California, Gavin Newsom is coming out of the seat. He is term limited. He's a Democrat. You all have an election in California. In Colorado, Governor Jared Polis, he's also term limited. He's coming out of the seat. Colorado should stay a solid blue state. Connecticut also has an election. Their current governor is running again, Ned Lamont. He is the incumbent. He should have no problems winning that seat. In Florida, they are Governor Death Sentence is coming out. He is term limited. They're expecting Florida to stay red. At least that's what they're projecting. Georgia is really going to be a toss-up. Georgia's going to be a toss-up. But Georgia, Brian Kemp is term limited. He's coming out of the seat. In Hawaii, Governor Josh Green is running for his governor's seat again. He's the incumbent. He's a Democrat. He's running again. Idaho has an election. Governor Brad Little is running for his seat. He's a Republican, and he's running again. Illinois has an election. J.B. Pritzker is the incumbent. He's running again. We have no doubt that he's going to win that election. In the great state of Iowa, Kim Reynolds is retiring. She's retiring. And so that seat is up for grabs in the great state of Iowa. They're expecting that to go red, even though some people have Iowa as a toss-up. In the great state of Kansas, Laura Kelly, Governor Kelly, she's coming out of the seat. She is term limited. She's a Democrat. That state can go either way. Kansas is often a toss-up. So we'll monitor the situation over in Kansas to see how that ends up. In Maine, Janet Mills is term limited. She's coming out of the seat. She's a Democrat. She's coming out of the seat, and that likely will go Democrat. Governor Wes Moore, he's running in Maryland. He is an incumbent. He's running again. We expect for him to safely secure that seat yet again. In this great state of Massachusetts, Governor Maura Healey, she's the incumbent. She should be safe as governor for another term. Michigan, Big Gretch, she is term limited. She's coming out of the seat. That's going to be a very highly contested race over there in the great state of Michigan for that seat. That's going to be a toss-up. That's really going to be a highly contested seat. Tim Walz. Tim Walz is wait, is Tim Walz not running again? Hold on. I thought I heard that Tim Walz was not running again. I'll confirm that with Cams. But I believe Tim Walz announced that he was not going to run again for governor. But right now he is in the seat, and I believe Tim Walz is not running again. I'll check that, but I'm expecting Minnesota to go. I'm expecting Minnesota to go blue. Nebraska has an election. Governor Pillen in Nebraska is a Republican. He is the incumbent. He should win that quite handily. Nevada has an election. That's going to be a toss-up in Nevada. Their current governor is Joe Lombardo, and that's going to be a real toss-up. He is the incumbent. He may lose that seat. New Hampshire has an election. Their current governor is Republican. Her name is Kelly Ayotte, but I don't expect her to win. I really think that that state will flip. I think the gubernatorial seat will flip in New Hampshire, but they have a Republican incumbent. New Mexico, Governor Grisham in New Mexico has to come out. She is term limited. I expect that to go blue. That'll be real easy for her. Kathy Hochul is running in New York. She's the incumbent. I think the Democratic Party is going to make sure nobody tries to run against her. So she should win that seat quite handily. Ohio's governor, Governor DeWine, he's term limited. He's Republican. He has to come out. So that'll be a heavily contested race. Vivek Ramaswamy is running for that seat. In the great state of Oklahoma, Kevin Stitt is running. No, I'm sorry, he's not running. He is term limited, so he has to come out. He's a Republican, but we expect Oklahoma to go Republican. Oregon Governor Tina Kotek, she is the incumbent. She's running again. She should win that quite handily. In Pennsylvania, Governor Josh Shapiro is running. He's the incumbent. He's a Democrat. I think that'll be safely his to win. They like him in Pennsylvania. That's up there with Catherine Powell. I expect him to win quite handily in the great state of Pennsylvania. He's a Democrat. Out of the great state of Rhode Island, Dan McKee, he's a Democrat. He's running. He's the incumbent. He should win that quite handily. In South Carolina, their governor, Governor Henry McMaster, excuse me, he is term limited, so he has to come out of that seat. But whoever comes out of the Republican primary is probably going to win that seat. In South Dakota, their governor is Governor Larry Roden. He is a Republican. He's the incumbent. He should win that quite handily. Governor Bill Lee in Tennessee is term limited, so he has to come out of the seat. We fully expect that whoever comes out of the Republican primary is probably going to win that seat. In the great state of Texas, Governor Hot Wheels, Greg Abbott, not to be confused with the Greg Abbott that we like that sang the song, You Read My Mind, Girl, I Want to Shake You Down. Not to be confused with that Greg Abbott. Anyway, Greg Abbott is running again. He's the incumbent, and they're projecting him to win quite handily. In the great state of Vermont, the governor is Phil Scott. The governor is Phil Scott. They're saying that should go solidly because he's a Republican and he's an incumbent. They're saying he should win quite handily. I don't think it's going to be as close as they think it is. In Wisconsin, their governor is retiring. That's Governor Tony Evers. He is retiring. That state is going to be a toss-up. I'd love for my frat brother to run for that race again, but we'll see. They pissed me off last time when my frat brother Mandela Barnes, remember he ran for Senate and he didn't get that spot, so we can't count on him. We can't count on them in Wisconsin. I think I'm down to my last one. Yes, and in Wyoming, their governor Mark Gordon is term limited. He's a Republican, so he has to come out of the seat. And whoever comes out of the Republican primary should win quite handily. Now, we're not going to break down all of the people running today, but just know at some point we're going to do each of these states sometime between now. And I want to get them all in before the end of primary season. So we got a lot to cover before the end of primary season, so you all can get some candidate profiles and know some things about these candidates before you go to the primaries and start to vote in the primaries. All right. I don't believe that Texas has term limits, Tracy. I'm almost sure that Texas is one of those states that does not have term limits. Because I think this will be Greg Abbott's fourth term. Yeah, I don't think Texas has I don't believe Texas has term limits. Thank you for sharing the Ballotpedia link. Oh, he has some good competition. Okay. Well, we'll see, Texas. Listen, we'll never count y'all out, Texas. We never count y'all out. All right. So that's our Kornaki's Khakis Corner today. Let's move on. It's time for our gospel, old school gospel feature. Now listen. If you're on YouTube, you might want to come over there to we're also on Twitch. So if you get gray screen or black screen of death on YouTube, I don't know what to tell you. You could come over there to Twitch until YouTube acts right. But we'll be over on we're on both Twitch and YouTube. So again, if you get black screen of death on YouTube, my suggestion is come on over to Twitch. You can watch it there because I'm gonna play the song in its entirety. Now the song is not long today. We took an old song. We're going to do "And Yet I'm Still Saved" by Donald Lawrence and the Tri-City Singers, featuring our girl, the late great LaShawn Pace. Please enjoy our old school gospel feature for today.
I think.
That was our girl. Our girl, Sean Pace. Listen, it don't get too much better than that, okay? It's people out here saying and screaming that they real sopranos. It's only a handful of people that I can say, baby, that's a soprano. She's a true soprano. That's it. That's all. That's what she is, a soprano. When I look at what I want my sopranos to sound like, the first person I'm pulling out of the drawer to insert into my recipe of choirs, and I want a soprano. Sean Pace is the first soprano I'm getting. I want all my sopranos to sound like Sean Pace. I'm sorry. That's it. My other pet peeve nowadays about a lot of gospel music, why we can't have no choirs no more. I miss a good 150-piece choir, a big choir. I don't like all of these groups. Y'all might have 15 or 20 people there. You got 4 sopranos, 8 altos, and 6 tenors, and now y'all trying to sing choir music. No, I need the 150, 200 plus choir with all of them singing full voice and it ring all around the church. That's what I grew up in. None of this, we just got 15 people and we gonna slam microphones in front of all of these, each one of them. Now I got to hear each one of their individual raggedy ass voices that may or may not blend well together. Give me this full 150, 200-piece choir where I got all of these people singing full voice, blended and sounding like angels coming down from heaven. That's what I want. I'm just saying. Now, Demetra says she used to sing this song down. That was her song. I'm just saying. Now, Chef Don say he in 2 community choirs. Listen, I've been in a lot of choirs in a lot of my days. Ever since, as long as I could open my mouth, I've been in a choir. There's hierarchy to these things if you're in the tenor section, okay? I don't know about the altos and the sopranos because I don't be over there. I'm talking about the tenor section. Hey, friend, yeah, a good man's choir. Now, I'm a 3rd row tenor. Why? Because the real singing in the tenor section happens on the 3rd row. The 1st row, that's for these girls that be up there in the tenor section. They be up there doing all of this movements and dancing and dance routines and all kinds of shit. They be having a whole bunch going on that 1st row, okay? The 2nd row is for people that didn't make the 1st row. Why didn't you make the 1st row? Maybe you wasn't cute enough to the choir director. Maybe you didn't get a choir director a piece, last night, or maybe he mad with you. So now you on the 2nd row and not the 1st row. But if they on that 1st row, yeah, somebody done had a piece of them. Probably the choir director. I ain't gonna even hold you. But they just be doing all of this dancing and carrying on that 1st row. They be trying to be seen. Baby, 3rd row is where we be doing real singing. That's where the real singing happens. On the 3rd row. I'm just saying. Well, once you get to the 3rd row and back, we have room around there. They be squished up in them first 2 rows because everybody want to be up there. Baby, I don't need to be up there. 3rd or 4th row, baby, I'm good back here. Because we singing for real back here. Singing, holding it down. Now, I don't know how y'all get down over in the soprano section and the alto section, but that's how it goes over in the tenor section. They ain't doing no singing on that 1st row. They going to open their mouth. They going to be like this. Like they really singing. All of the sound is coming from the 3rd row and back. I ain't gonna hold you. They ain't doing nothing on that 1st row or the 2nd row. But that was Donald Lawrence and the Tri-City Singers featuring the late, great LaShawn Pace, and Yet I'm Still Saved. Classic, old school gospel. It's time for This Day in Music. I'm Alto Soprano, and I'll be moving around like anime. You know what? What year do you think that we're doing for the last Silly Saturday in 2025? This is our last Silly Saturday of 2025. I think I'm going to change all of the aesthetic when we do the first one for 2026. I'm gonna change up all of y'all menses that y'all look at. I'm gonna maybe change the background a little bit. It'll still be orange because orange is our color, but we're gonna change, and we got a new segment in 2025 too. Harold said 86, 79. Tracy said 80. Ravine said 85. Any other guesses? Where's Montrez? He might be working. Any other guesses? All right. We got 95, 92. Today, we will be looking at the top 10 R&B singles on December 27th in the year of our Lord, 1997. That was graduation. Well, by that time, I was a freshman. By December of 97, I was a freshman in college. Such a good time. The things we did. 1997. Yes. We'll be looking at the top 10 R&B singles on December 27th, 1997. Number 10. KP and Inyi, Shorty Swing My Way. Sure look good to me. Now would you please swing my way? Shorty swing my way. Swing it over here, shorty. I'll hold you tight through the night. Listen. I don't know who college graduation that was. It wasn't mine in 97. I remember it was a black girl and a white girl on this song. Shorty swing my way. We played this in the band too, my freshman year. I remember this. It was in the dance routine. Sure did. Right. Swing it over here, shorty. Listen, this was a whole bop. Baby, the people love this song. I'm not surprised it's number 10. Yeah, it was a white girl. It was a white girl and a black girl. Oh, the black girl was the rapper and the white girl was the singer. I can't remember all that. That was a long time ago. Y'all used to harmonize that in the hallway at school? Okay. Listen, this song was a whole bop. It was jammy. It was a good little club, little banger and stuff. Number 9 is Mariah Carey from the Butterfly album, the song Honey. When Mariah Carey bust through, she was on that yacht. And remember, she plunged into the pool, dived into that pool, and took off all of them clothes they used to make her wear when she was with Tommy Mottola, and said, "Baby, I am free. Baby, I'm showing skin, and more skin." Mariah Carey said, "Y'all not gonna, y'all ain't gonna hold me down no more," and bust through. Oh, honey, you can have me when you want me. Just simply ask me to be there. Come on now. This is Mariah. And it's just like honey when your love comes on me. Ooh, baby, I got a dependency. Come on now. Mariah. Quietly, my favorite song on this album is easily Breakdown. Breakdown was I used to play with her and Bone Thugs and Harmony on Breakdown. I used to play Breakdown on repeat like it was going out of style. I used to play Breakdown like it was going out of style on repeat. Do you hear me? Oh my God. I'm gonna go listen when I get off here. I'm going to go listen to me some Breakdown because let me help you understand. No, Bone Thugs was on the original Breakdown. Like they was on the actual song Breakdown. There was a remix too, but Bone Thugs was on the original and the remix. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Baby, that was my shit. That was my shit. But Honey is number 9. It's a good list so far. Number 8, Aaliyah, the one I gave my heart to. This is the only song where she sang. Aaliyah ain't had no voice like that. I ain't gonna hold you. This the one song that I can say, okay, Aaliyah, you was trying to give us, you was trying to sing a little bit, every non-singer have one when they try to sing a little bit. I mean, I ain't trying to, talk bad about her, but she wasn't no singer like that. She was a good entertainer. But she came out on this song and sang, honey. Was out there in the rain and stuff. How y'all got this little girl out here? I mean, she was about 18 at the time, because me and Aaliyah at the same age. But actually, I'm exactly 15 days older than Aaliyah. Anyway, she born January 16th. I'm born January 1st. But you had this girl out there basically in a wet t-shirt contest. She had on all white from head to toe. She had on this like sports bra thing, and then they had her on a like white button up that was open with white pants, and it's raining. Baby, y'all over here having a wet t-shirt contest with this little girl. I'm just saying. She sang on At Your Best. I have to go back and listen to it. You used to dedicate it to you had a little high school boo. Child, and they broke your heart, Harold. You can't let them break your heart like that, Harold. You can't have the boys breaking your heart like that. This Aaliyah. Now I ain't gonna hold you. I told you she sang. How could the one I gave my heart to? Ow! Come on now. She tried to sing on this song. I said okay. Had a little ballad. Number 7 is because I say no, 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 no. When it really yeah. When you say no, no. This was that first Destiny Skanks album. This was on that very first album. And Beyond Skank daddy was trying to force feed her down our throat even on this first album. Beyond Skank wasn't the real singer at this time. At this time, Beyonce's voice wasn't all of that. Kelly probably had the best voice on this first album, but Matthew Knowles wasn't having it. He was going to force Beyond Skank down your throat. And this was before Beyond Skank had any vocal trainings and whatever. She still sounded real like, ooh. It was like, girl, Beyonce, ooh, girl. Just let Kelly sing that. Let Kelly sing that. I'm just saying. Yeah, this was the part 1 version. Katrina said Kelly still got the best voice. I'll let you and the Beehive fight that out. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But yeah, no. This was off that first album. Well, I don't know why they got to be Destiny Skanks. You ask them why they got to be Destiny Skanks. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Number 6. Dream about it together again. I heard I want it together again, baby. I know we'll be together again, cause everywhere I go, every smile I see, I know you out there smiling back at me, dancing in moonlight. I got both of my queens on this top 10. Shout out to both of my queens on this top 10. Listen. How my love for you. There are times when I look above and beyond. There are times when I feel your smile upon me, baby. Ow! Never forget my baby. Ow, 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 ow. What I give just to hold you close as on earth. In heaven we will be together, baby. Ow! Together again, my baby. Ow, ow, bitch. Together again. I ain't gonna hold you. Now, it was supposed to be literally, it's a sad song about somebody dying. But this shit right here, if you've ever been to a Janet Jackson concert, let's be clear. If you go to a Janet Jackson concert, you know when she sings Together Again, you must be up on your feet jumping the whole song. You must be on your feet leaping into the air the entire song. And if you don't know that, you don't need to be at the concert. I ain't gonna even hold you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. I'm surprised they ain't already did it on TikTok or Instagram. You know they love gospel-fying a good R&B song. But listen, this was I loved the video. I loved the choreo on it. I loved everything. I loved this look, that red curly hair look on Janet. Quietly, the Velvet Rope is probably my second favorite Janet album. Velvet Rope is my second favorite Janet album. My favorite is the All For You album. And people be like, that's your favorite? Yes, hands down, All For You. I got some deep cuts on All For You that I cannot live without. But Velvet Rope is right there underneath All For You album for me. But listen, my first Janet concert was the Velvet Rope tour. That was my first Janet concert. And I listen, she'll owe me nothing. Baby, that was when Janet concert started 8 o'clock. Janet did not have an opening act. That woman will come out there about 8:10, 8:15. Baby, you wouldn't leave there till about 11:30, 11:45. Mama was out there 3+ hours giving you the business for 3+ hours. 3+ hours would be out there on stage giving you the fucking business. Like you literally would leave her concert just as tired as she was, probably. Child, you know, doesn't really matter. Oh, geez, yeah, doesn't really matter what's on All For You. It was also on Nutty Professor soundtrack, but it was on All For You. Mm-hmm. Child. That's all. Love Will Never Do Without You is on Rhythm Nation. Mm-hmm. But yeah, number 6, Together Again. This is a hot list now. Number 5, Butter Love. This was next first single off of that album with Too Close. Most people know Too Close. Too Close got released in 98. But when this album first came out in 97, this was the first single. You got the love that I want, the love I want. You got the love that I need, the love you need. Maybe so good and so sweet, babe. You got the butter love. You got the butter love. I remember this song. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Child. Antonio say this is her shit. This was that first single by Next. Mm-hmm. Child, all of the girls was in love with RL, Gabby. All of the girls was in love with RL. All of them. But yes, Butter Love was a hit. Now Butter Love was that first, Tweety and RL and what's the big boy name? What was the oh god, I can't think of the what was the other guy name? You had Tweety. That's Tweety here in the middle, and then you got RL down here. What was the dude up here name? He was the one who was kind of a little bigger than them. Oh, I can't think of his name. Y'all will put it in the chat. But the guy over here, the little one who was kind of bigger, he the one who sang lead on Too Close. Not you lost your virginity off of that just fast. T-Lo, that was his name. T-Lo, yep. They do. They do got some underrated deep cuts. I don't know about that. You might be right here. I have to look that up. I don't know. Number 4, Something for the People featuring Trina and Tamara. Boy, you never find another love as good as this. Ah! So you better represent. Cause my love is the bomb, baby. Oh, you never find another love as good as this. Ah! So you better represent. Cause my love is the bomb, baby. Now, Trina and Tamara is actually Jesse Powell's twin sisters. Trina and Tamara were sisters. They were twins. And that's Jesse Powell's little sisters. Jesse Powell, who sing You, that's his little sisters. This was my love is the bomb, baby. Oh, this is a good list, 9-7. I ain't gonna even hold you. Great way to end the year with a great list. Something for the People featuring Trina and Tamara. It was some cute. The dudes on that was kind of cute too. I ain't gonna hold you. They was back there. Cha. There's a mixed mashup of this song with I Get So Lonely. I'm gonna have to find that too, Feisty. You may have to send that to me so I can hear that. Come on, Body Rolling. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I know it was a good year. I remember it. Usher, you make me wanna leave and wanna win and try a new relationship. You, it's what you do. Thinking about all the things that come along with make me wanna leave the one I'm with, start a new relationship. You, what you do. This is Usher's second album. This is the album that sent him into stardom. Even though I love Usher's first album, love Usher's first album. That was the album with All the Time I Think of You, Holding On to Someone. And then the other cut, Can You Get With It? It's like that. And on that first album, you had There Are Many Ways to Say I Love You. That was on that first album. But this is the second album with You Make Me Want to Add Nice and Slow. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the street. That was this. This is the My Way album. She likes it my way. Ow, ow, my way. That was this album. Second album. Second album is what shot Usher up into the stratosphere. You and your ex danced to this when y'all first met? Ow. Montrez, look at Montrez busting in right on time. Montrez, we got a good year here. Montrez, we got 1997 for the last year. For is it his second most successful album? I would have thought that Confessions would be his most successful, and I would think that 8701 would have been more successful than this, because 8701 is my favorite Usher album. I ain't gonna hold you. That's my favorite Usher album. That's my favorite. Not hands down. But I wouldn't have known that. I would have thought, I know Confessions is probably his top selling album, I'm guessing. But I wouldn't have thought, I would have thought this would have made this album would have been third. Jermaine. Yeah, Jermaine had to come and take over for Usher because Diddy was over there fucking him over. I said that Montrez. I said Montrez probably at work. So number 3. Oh, song not album. Okay. So that's number 3. Usher, You Make Me Wanna. Number 2. In the middle of the night, when you think my body's feeling for you, baby. Let me go you up. Let me let you know what I'm feeling, baby. 9110024. Come on now. Come on. Lavert, Sweat, Gill, Jill Lavert, Keith Sweat, Johnny Gill. If you didn't know that, 9110024. Ow! My body all over your body. Your body all over my body. Ow! My body all over your body. It's your body, babe. Who knew my body? It's your body, babe. Come on now. When Jill Levert used to go, and I want to hear you shout. And how child. Y'all know my body was everywhere. Y'all know this song was everywhere. Do you hear me? It might have been. They had some good songs on this album, but this was the one song that everybody can identify off of this album. I'm just saying. Child. And I don't know why this was number 1. Maybe because it was around Christmas time. Maybe that's how I got to number 1 this week. I don't know. But this song should not have been number 1. A song for mama. Mama, mama, you know I love you. Loving you like food to my soul. Wait, isn't this around the time when the movie Soul Food came out? I think this was on that Soul Food movie soundtrack. That might be why it was number 1. I think this was around the time when Soul Food was released, Little Baby. I think that's what this was. When Soul Food, I think that's why it was number 1. Because I know it was on that soundtrack. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But I don't think it should have been number 1 still. All right. Like it was such an anticlimactic number 1. Okay. It's a whole lot of songs we could have chose. And we had such a great list. I mean, no disrespect, Boys to Men, but it was a whole lot more songs that was better. Hell, I would have liked to have had Boys to Men 4 Seasons of Loneliness on this list before them. Before this song. Let's go back. Let's backtrack. Had a great year. Top 10 R&B singles on December 27th, 1997. Number 10. Shorty Swing My Way. Sure look good to me. Now would you please? Shorty Swing My Way. KP and NE. Number 9. Honey by my queen, Mariah. Number 8. The one I gave my heart to. How could the one I gave my heart to by Leah. Number 7, Destiny Skanks. No. When it's really yeah. Number 7, Together Again by my queen, Janet Jackson. There are times when I look above and beyond. There are times when I feel. Come on, Janet. Come on now. Number 5, you got the love that I want, the love I want. You got the love that I need, the love you need. It's so good and so sweet, baby. You got the butter love by Next. Number 4, boy, you never find a love as good as this. So you better represent. Cause my love is the bomb, baby. Yeah, we talked about her being so. They had that woman in the whole wet t-shirt contest and shit. Got her on all white, wet and shit. Number 3, You make me want to leave the one I'm with, start a new relationship with you. Usher, you make me want to. Number 2, my body all over your body all over my body. LSG, Gerald Levert, Keith Sweat, Johnny Gill. And the number 1 song on December 27th, 1997, a song for Mama by Boyz II Men. Great list, great list. Strong list to end off the year. Strong list to end off 2025. It's time for our video breakdowns. It is time for our video breakdowns. Now, for this first one, I'm going to have to pause it, okay? I'm going to have to pause it to get through it because y'all got to vote if this is the first video that I'm thinking about. Because y'all got to vote. So the guy has been asking the ladies which one they would choose. So y'all got to put which one y'all would choose, okay, in the chat, okay? Here we go.
Who you taking, Omar Epps or Mekhi Phifer?
Omar.
Who you taking? Now, this is based on the picture, okay? Or whenever that time period. That looked like the Omar Epps from Juice and Mekhi from around the same time. So this got to be like 91, 92. Are you picking Omar or are you picking Mekhi? Now, I haven't been around during that time. I'm picking Omar. I'm not going to hold you. It's Omar. It would have been Omar. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't going to even hold you. I remember Omar from Juice. I ain't going to even hold you. I see it's real mixed over here. Some people say Omar. Some people say Mekhi. Let's continue.
Damn, that was
Omar.
okay.
Omar.
Lorenz Tate or Tupac?
I'm picking Lorenz Tate over anybody. That wasn't a hard decision. I'm sorry. And Tupac. I mean, I didn't need all of that all of that thuggery. I didn't need all that thuggery. Give me Lorenz Tate every day of the week, twice on Sunday. Yeah. I know everybody gonna say Tupac, but I would have said, nah, give me Lorenz. Sorry. Not sorry. Just saying. I'm just saying. Get your votes in.
Uncle Pac. I'm taking Uncle Pac. He down for the culture. I'm taking Tate. You see how fine? I mean, R.I.P. Pac, but we don't know how fine Pac could have been. But I don't know. But I know how fine Tate is today.
Oh, we talking about prime. Both of them.
I'm still taking Tate.
Yeah.
I'm taking Pac.
I'm taking Tate.
I'm taking Pac.
I'm from New York. I don't want to Pac.
Culture.
Shamar Moore, LL Cool J.
Oh yeah, that's not hard. Now, Shamar Moore, you're never going to get voted. Nobody's voting for you, Shamar Moore, over LL Cool J. I'm sorry. Nobody's voting. Not you say Lorenz Tate is still on the sideline. Not my frat brother Mike Tomlin still looking like Omar Epps. I mean, I kind of see it where my frat brother Mike Tomlin, he do look like Omar Epps. He do. But nobody's picking Shamar Moore over LL Cool J. I ain't gonna hold you, except for Lil Baby. Lil Baby say she's picking Shamar Moore over LL. Let's continue.
Yeah, no, Shamar too light skinned for me.
He is a little pretty. He a little light skinish. He had the little light skinish.
He's too light skinned.
I'm gonna take LL.
I'm not a roundaway girl.
Right? Imagine my nameplate on because I literally had it on earlier today.
That's your speed right there.
Girl, okay?
Michael Ealy and Boris Kojo.
Ooh, I don't know because he hung a little girl.
Can we say neither? I'm not a fan of either Michael Ealy or Boris. But if I had to choose, if I just gun to my head, had to choose, I probably would go Boris. I'm not keen to either one, but I'll probably go Boris. Not you would be digging him out, Universal Goddess. Child. I think people just like Michael Ealy because his eyes. All right, let's continue.
Window in the movie, so I'm scared of Michael Ealy. Tangled the women out there.
I'm taking Boris.
I'm taking Boris too, just because he seems like a good husband.
He's tall.
I want to pass on both two here.
He's tall. I'm tall.
And he not hanging little girls out the window.
Who is this little girl out the window?
Did you see For Color Girls Only? I'm not
No.
You didn't see that?
I refuse to watch it. Y'all got me traumatized.
Hold on.
I'm not dealing with Michael Ealy.
Jamie Foxx or Morris Chestnut?
Neither. I don't want neither one. You could throw both of them back. I don't want neither one of them. The best Morris Chestnut ever looked to me is probably the Morris Chestnut from Boys in the Hood, when he was Ricky in Boys in the Hood. After that, it was all down here. I never got into Jamie Foxx. All I see when I see Jamie Foxx is Wanda from In Living Color. The same way I can only see Medea when I see Tyler Perry, I can only see Wanda from In Living Color when I see Jamie Foxx. Sorry, not sorry. I'm just, I don't want none of them. Oh, I'm going to sleep on him. I'm going to be knocked the fuck out. Not even, don't want to see no parts of Jamie. None. Right, and Tony, it's neither. We don't want neither one of them. Throw both of them back.
Jamie Foxx don't like black women.
Oh my
God.
She's taking out all the
I'm
factors.
going
Now that you said that, now
Jamie
I'm
Foxx
not going Morris.
black women.
But Jamie is
flip?
so
Morris is
flippant.
still fun.
Let me tell you what, Jamie is really attractive. I think he is so fine. But the fact
like
put that
black
perspective,
women.
I'm gonna go with Morris.
I'm going Morris.
He like Katie Holmes. That is
Okay.
as white as it gets.
She's from where from?
Michael Jai White.
Michael Jai White and Blair Underwood. Oh, that's Michael Jai White. That's real easy. That's real easy. That's not a hard one. I never was into. I never saw what you ladies saw in Blair Underwood. I never saw what the ladies saw in Blair Underwood at all. Never saw it. Never saw it. I'm going Michael Jai White. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I see y'all going. Y'all ladies still love y'all some Blair Underwood. Listen, Too Feisty say Blair can have her whichever way he want. Michael Jai White is still cut up with all of them muscles and stuff. You know, he be doing all of that jujitsu and karate and stuff. Child. I think that's the whole list.
Michael Jai White or Blair Underwood?
Who? Oh,
Michael
I'm gonna have to go Michael Jai White too. Yeah, I'm gonna go with you.
All right, Lorenz Tate or Bill Bellamy?
Lorenz Tate.
Lorenz Tate.
That's not hard. If you say Bill Bellamy, the problem is you. Now Blair Underwood gonna throw you off the balcony. You know what? Yeah, it's Lorenz Tate, and that's not a hard one.
That was landslide right there. Okay, that's it.
All right, that was our first video breakdown. Here's our second one.
Willow Smith. Oh, shit. Jada Pinkett daughter. She got good booty and pussy because Will Smith got good booty and Jada got good pussy. Willow Smith, I heard you 25. Where you at, bitch?
What? That nigga crazy.
What? Jeez Louise, nigga, what? Huh? What is wrong with you niggas, man? What's going on in, I'm gonna keep it a band. 2008, 2009, you probably got shot for something like that. And not because ain't nobody out here was super gangster or nothing like that, but niggas would have been so baffled by what you said, nigga might have shot you. For real, like that podcast will make anybody say anything. Because what are you even talking about, bro? Got a DTLR mannequin fit on, and he is outside losing his mind. The problem is you really standing on that statement too, which means you thought about that in your house alone. What made you think about how good Will Smith, never mind. And I'm going to be clear, this ain't even homophobic. This is what the fuckophobic. Because what is wrong with, and nobody understands how you even came up with that and really just, what? How you even know that's how it worked? And you just so sure. You're just so sure. Before I leave, the last thing I want to say is I feel bad for the nigga because I feel like he really believe that. Like he think that's science. He think that's how DNA work. Your father got good booty and your mother got good coochie, so you got both. What? Getting off the internet, man. Jeez Louise.
I'm with him like, sir, how did we get here? How did you come up with that? I don't even know how you came up with that, sir. How? What? Y'all need to get up off these drugs. Here's the third video breakdown.
Baby, can you repeat what you just asked me?
If you want to do a swamp tour.
Baby, as a black person, I don't think I can do that. Because my danger senses are ticking off. And you know, being trapped on a swamp surrounded by alligator.
Stop, baby.
That sounds more like white people shit.
I'm already checking. We're going.
I will not be participating in white people shenanigans, baby.
Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes and you tell me that you're not going to participate in.
I'm not participating in white people shenanigans, baby.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry. Like, I love you, but like, a swamp tour surrounded by alligators, that's WPS. That's white people shit.
Baby, you think it's good for you to say the white people shit on TikTok?
I mean, if it's honestly white people shit, yes.
No, it's racist.
It's not racist at all.
Why not?
It's white people shit.
And if I'd say black people shit?
Well, define something as black people shit. What do you define as black people shit?
Eating crispy chicken.
That's racist. But also you...
Oh, so swamp tour, it's white people shit?
You eat crispy chicken.
Everybody eat crispy chicken.
So how is that black people shit?
But everybody do swamp tours.
No, everybody does not do swamp tours.
What?
Black people don't do that.
Baby, please.
Trust me, I'm an expert in black people shit.
No.
I was so taken aback and offended. First of all, y'all girls that be laid up with these people descended from the Caucasus Mountains get on my nerves. Anyway, already. So you was already on my nerves laid up with this man descended from the Caucasus Mountains. But then when you just laid there just so effortlessly while he's basically telling you he's a racist piece of shit. Because when you told him to define black people shit and he immediately went to eating crispy fried chicken, and you bitches just be laid up with this type of shit, I'm looking like I cannot. Nope. I don't give a shit where his boyfriend from. This shit was out of order and out of pocket. Because let's be clear, I be seeing some people, dark as I am, be trying to be racist toward black people. People from like the Caribbean or from Africa, some of them are just as bigoted and racist toward black Americans as their white counterparts. And for him to just effortlessly say that, and the boyfriend had to check him and say, your ass eat fucking crispy fried chicken. And then he was like, well, everybody eats it. Yeah, bitch, so how's it a black people shit, you raggedy bitch? Everybody don't go on swamp tours. I cannot. No. Uncle J, I can't do it. I can't. Nope. I immediately blocked them so they couldn't come back in my timeline. They were immediately blocked. I don't have that type of energy. Here's our next video breakdown.
What's something in your life you still can't believe happened?
The airplane crash.
Say more. You were in a crash?
No, I fell in love with a man and couldn't have him because I was married. 3 years later, I got a telephone call. This is Cabin Airlines. Your husband just died in a crash. And so I was able to marry my beloved 3 months later.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all know white women are diabolical like that. They are. Mm-hmm. Them white women descended from the Caucasus Mountains, diabolical, just like that. Mm-hmm. Treacherous. Is. I ain't gonna even hold you. I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised. I'm just saying. Here's our next video breakdown.
I'm the one sucking your dick and all this other shit, nigga. I gave you head so good you shit it. I'm on that, bitch. You're weird.
One, please tell me y'all broke up. Please tell me y'all broke up. Because ain't no way you posted this and you still dating that man. Two, I hope you are in a undisclosed location. Not anywhere that this man can find you. Ain't no way in the world you safe after posting this. And another thing. Go ahead and write that book, that blueprint. Make some money off of it. Because what do you mean?
She won't make no money. That's not how head works. When a man is getting good head, he doesn't release his bowels. That's not how physiology works. You know how things work down there? When the penis gets erect and the man is feeling it, it's real good. He clenches. He doesn't just release. If your man is releasing his bowels, that bitch got loose bowels. Something is wrong here. That's just not how male physiology works. If you down here and you going in, you sucking skin off potatoes, girl, there's no reality where his body is functioning properly and he's going to shit at the same time. I'm just trying to make this make sense. And every man in the chat will tell you the same thing. There's no reality where you are getting ahead and the man shits. No. And if you release a book and about how to make a man shit, no, motherfucker, no. Even with bubble guts, even with the bubble guts, complex 613, when you kind of get aroused down there, the muscles down there clench up. They clench up. With your pelvic floor and all of your other pelvic muscles, all of that clenches up. For example, when a man ejaculates, if you look at a man's butt, when he ejaculates, the butt does like this, like it pulsates because it's pushing and contracting all of the muscles in the pelvic region to push all of that out. When a man has an erection and he's hard, that area clenches up and gets hardened as well. And it does that to keep the blood inside the penis. So all of the muscles in that area constrict to keep the blood from coming out of the penis. So I'm just trying to make what? But my point is, even if he had the bubble gut that had diarrhea, the way it works, your muscles in your rectum and anus, they clench when you get hard. So even if that was the case, baby, I don't know. That wasn't the flex you thought it was, ma'am. I'm sorry. It wasn't. Here's our last video breakdown.
Rise and shine. my grandpa mug. That's right, I'm a grandpa. And this is, how Gen X grandpas are doing it. Keeping things together. Yeah, please pay attention. So, shout out to all the grand peoples that's holding it down.
That was for Harold, because Harold always is looking for something salt and pepper. That was for you, Harold. That was just for you, Harold. I knew you would. I said, let me get something for Harold. Harold, that was for you. You're welcome, Harold. You are welcome. I knew Harold would like that, so I had that just for Harold, locked and loaded, just for you, Harold. You're welcome. I'm not gonna even read Lil Baby's nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. You gotta ask Harold. I'm sure Harold knows. Quake, I'm sure Harold knows. Look at Harold. I told you that was for Harold. Listen. I know Harold. I know my hall monitors, okay? Those were our video breakdowns for the day. It's almost time to get out of here, y'all. It's time for palate cleansers on the way out. It's time for palate cleansers on the way out. Listen, we're coming up to my birthday week. We're coming up to my birthday week. We'll do something. We'll have a little live birthday party or something. We'll do something. I don't know what yet, but we'll do something on the birthday. We'll be live or something on Thursday for the birthday. But this is our final silly Saturday of 2025 as we lead into 2026. We're going to say bye to all of our old guys, all of our old the guys who y'all see on the headers and stuff like this. Y'all won't see him no more. And the other guy, y'all won't see them no more. I'm just saying. Y'all won't see them no more. Here are our last set of palate cleansers for the year. Oh. Hey, lady. Mm. Sir, again, family program. We don't need all of this, sir. This is a family show, family programming. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Child, Chef Don asking people to choke him out and stuff while we're looking at palate cleansers. It makes sense. Mm-hmm. This is a family show, Demetria. This is family programming. Is. Oh. Ooh. Is that your car? Is that your Bentley, sir? With all them leaves on it? That's a big old booty. I be moving too fast. How am I moving too fast? Your mom's birthday is on January 2nd, and your godmother's birthday is on Monday. That's because January Capricorns are different from December Capricorns. Although Complex 613 January 2nd Capricorns are different from every other Capricorn I've ever met. The ones born on January 2nd, the day after my birthday, they're all different. Every single one is different from all of the other Capricorns I know. You are the only one, Chef. This is a family show with family programming. We can't have all of this freaky shit. Chef. Can't have all this freaky shit. Oh. Cause my love is the bomb, baby. Now that song stuck in my head. My love is the Mm, mm, mm. I'm about to go get out in these streets, y'all. We about to go get out in these streets. Do you hear me? About to go get out in these good streets. Am I still going too fast, Chef? Oh, that's a lot of booty. Cause Chef over here telling me I'm going too fast. That's in Miami. Hmm. Okay. Palate cleanse is coming through. That was not Rick Fox. Hey, man. Y'all, we made it through another silly Saturday. Did you enjoy yourselves? Did you enjoy yourselves? Were you not entertained? Have you not been entertained? If you didn't enjoy yourself, I enjoyed you. You know, listen. If you didn't have a good time, I had a good time. We spent a lot of time on Silly Saturday. I told you it's about 5-6 hours of production that it takes to go into. I'm a one-man army, a one-man machine. I got to do all my own production. So if you'd like to, again, last chance, if you want to contribute to the platform, you can do that here. I'm about to go get in these streets, go get me something to eat and stuff. But yeah, put a Shondo in the chat. Let me know you had a good time. Oh boy, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Listen, I may, if I do a members only live, it might be tomorrow. I might just be laid out tomorrow. Y'all know I like to lay out on Sundays and not do nothing, so I ain't gonna make no promises. We'll see how we feel. But between tomorrow and Monday, I I plan to do a members only live because I owe y'all a members only live. I owe y'all one. Anyway, as I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. It's a whole lot of places that you all can be, but you decided to be here with me, and I am eternally grateful for you being here with me. I got me through cleaning. You know, I'm getting ready to hit the crab house. You going to the crab house? I might need to go to the crab house myself. But yeah, we about to get out of here, y'all. Y'all know where to reach me. Y'all know where to find me and all of that good stuff. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. We out of here. Bye, y'all.